Rocking with pettyblog.com.
It's your boy Silk D-O-double-G, and you are now watching the Petty Blog.
I can't be on the Petty Blog.
Petty and T.
Oh, Petty.
So they already know that I'm dropping the T. So let's get right into it. As many of you may know, Gillie Da Kid's son Devin Spady, aka YNG Cheese, unfortunately passed away on the 20th of July. He was only 25 and was gunned down on the mean streets of Philadelphia in a triple shooting, and the other two victims were reportedly in stable condition.
No one has been arrested. Now, next weekend, Gillie also was throwing a large party.
Following the tragedy, folks immediately started to say things like, oh, this happened right before Gillie Fest, so he must have had this done to his son for last-minute tickets to sell out the venue. What?
What?
And they were also saying things like Illuminati, sacrifice, and asking how he just signed a $100 million deal and his son is gone months later. And as you can see on your screens, they even said, listen to the music lyrics and look at Gillie's face, insinuating that the lyrics in the song, Every Day We Sacrifice, is him knowing that the 100 milli meant someone had to go and that he gave it one last thought before signing the papers. And that his soul was tormented. Child, it's silly if you ask me, because you'd have to be one sick individual to trade your child's life for a couple of dollars.
Pay close attention to what you're about to see and hear. Observe.
But a source close to the family confirms that a well-known Philly rapper lost his son.
And also the post was bullshit because his deal was for $3 million, not 100. So that's another lie that social media ran with. Their deal was for $3 million, and hypothetically speaking, $3 million split two ways between them. You know, him and his cousin Wallo, that's 1.5 each. And you can't forget Uncle Sam wants his cut. So that 1.5 went down to like 900K. And Gillie has a whole family to take care of, you know, his wife, his other kids.
I took care of my sisters, my dad, my mom, kids that's not even my kids.
And let's not forget that his son Cheese had some kids as well. So while y'all pocket watching and inflating what he really makes, he really has some real life problems and bills that the money is going to, on top of just losing his firstborn. We can only imagine the pain that he felt and still feels that people really think that he sacrificed his son to sell out arenas or for not even half of $3 million. But yeah, he has officially addressed the rumors. In his latest sit down when the host brought it up, Gillie said, if you woke up this morning and you disrespected a ninja that you absolutely never met in your life, you a sucker ass ninja. How could you ever disrespect somebody you don't effing know? How could you ever disrespect the man's child that got murdered out here in the streets? The Illuminati sacrifice and all that dumbass shit online.
The Illuminati sacrifice and all that dumbass shit online.
The Illuminati came down North Philly and killed my son? Shut the f up.
Illuminati came down North Philly and killed my son. Shut the fuck up.
Ooh. Well, enough said. So while folks are out here looking for a reaction from him,
because you niggas trying to get views and likes,
understand that Gillie is really hurting. He lost his son to the streets.
Rat niggas, snake niggas, keep it on me cause they said that they all kill.
And he even said that losing his son made him a man. That he thought he was a man before, but having to wash his son's body to prep him for burial really manned him up.
I was a little ass boy, but that day I became a man when I washed my son's body.
So it's safe to say that Gillie Da Kid has really become Gillie the King. Our thoughts are with him and YNG Cheese's entire family. Rest in peace.
Me and I was worth a game real quick, because I woke up and I jumped on the gram, and the first thing that came by said the top black podcast of 2023, and it had us on there. And I'm like, this black on black crime. I never seen the top white podcast of 2023, I never seen that pop up, because they could just live in their own space. They ain't in no competition with each other. Everybody could do what they do, live in their own space and get their money. But niggas, it always got to be a competition with niggas. That's what it got to be. I'm not in competition with none of y'all. Me and Wallo was in competition with ourselves to be the best fucking version of ourselves. We ain't in competition with none of y'all, because when we look at our bank account say we won. So salute to everybody, but we not doing this black on black crime shit. And first of all, we not no fucking podcast. Let's get that right. We one of the biggest media outlets in the world. Do y'all know another podcast that do Gillie Fest? That bring 15 artists plus Meek Mills in the baby? I'm confused. So we not no motherfucking podcast. Stop trying to put us in a box, because it ain't a box out here big enough to fit us in. Shit, Wallo was just in jail trying to box niggas off his ass, and then he come home, y'all want to put him in another box.
Stop that shit, right?